Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast on another match day watch along, and it's Arsenal related. It's not World Cup related. And people will think, what do you mean Arsenal related, Ryan? It's World Cup. Well, thankfully, the women's team and all the other youth teams and all that, they've been made to still play through this World Cup. It's not like it's obviously, and throughout this World Cup, whenever Arsenal women have been playing, we have been covering their games no matter what, even if there's a game still. World Cup game on, we are covering the Arsenal. This is an Arsenal channel first and foremost. And tonight is a huge game, match day 4, the Champions League against the Juventus women's team as well. Joe Montanero is coming back as well. His first return to Arsenal since leaving Arsenal a year and a half ago now. Back in 22, 21, back in 21, I believe, May of 21, he decided he was leaving for family reasons back to Australia, and then literally a couple of months later ended up at Juventus, where apparently he's got family there now. So, but yeah, and this is his first time back. Obviously, we did play him on match day 3 in what is now regarded as his backyard in Turin. And we drew 1 and we went 0 down. We did have chances. We had loads of chances in that game. We were just very unclinical, so to say. And I think this was, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the first game pre-losing Beth Mead for the season as well. And we plugged away. We managed to get the 1-1 draw. But this time we're at home tonight. Again, as we're at home in the Champions League, as Arsenal announced back in the last season, if we were to qualify for the Champions League via the playoff game, every single home game in the competition will be played at the Emirates in efforts to boost the women's game. And obviously, with that, the England women's team won the Euros, etc., etc. But they weren't to know there was a cost of living crisis around the corner, and we are where we are now with that in terms of, hence there's been very low attendances for Champions League nights because it's midweek, school nights most of the time as well. It's bitterly cold, and even though the prices are reasonable, it's still a lot to pay out in the current financial crisis that the country finds itself in, respectively. So you'll find a lot more people watching it online, which you can still do tonight. But before kickoff gets underway any moment now, under the next 8 minutes or so, this is a team for tonight. Zimberger is back in goal. Via is back at fullback. Leah Williamson is back in the 11, starting tonight, and he's obviously got the armband as well to go with it. Lottie Wibben-Moy as a centre-back partner. Steph Katie at left-back. Then Vorti and Manon playing the pivot in midfield. Then the attacking foursome is Vivian Miedemar in the Bergkamp role, the cam role in the corner centre-forward role. Katie McCabe down on the right-hand side of where Beth Mead would be if she wasn't injured. Caitlin Ford down on the left, and Blackstones will be down in the middle. And then you obviously got a few subs on the bench because obviously of injuries. You've got our bench is very bare thin, so I would say. We've got our American goalkeeper on the bench. We've got Beatty, we've got Raffaele, Maritz, Irebuchi, Jordan Nobbs, and the youngster Azimans. And apart from that, as I said, because of injuries, we can't basically put any other players on the bench because we're pretty low numbers, so I say. But apart from that, I can't really complain about the lineup, really. Just bear with me a second whilst I sort some stuff out. 1 second. Find the channel I need to watch the game on. If it don't let me, after all this, I'll cry. It is Wednesday night. It is Wednesday, yes. All right, well done. That'd be fantastic if you realised that. Upcoming, I assume it's the English version, so hopefully. All right, that's on standby. That is ready. It's going to pop over to the chat now. Here we go. Stefan saying, hope Arsenal beats the cheating Juve. Another match fixing scandal awaits. Well, there's a lot of kicking. Touching on Juve, actually, there's a lot of stuff kicking off at the with the senior side of things, and former Juve football directors who are currently at Tottenham, apparently, if he hasn't been arrested already, he's on the verge of being arrested any day now for corruption. Just saying. Playing 4-4, two managers out of touch, needs sacking. Is that a 4-4? If you're referring to Jonas, I don't think he's playing a 4-4-2. It's more of a 4-2-1-3, but anything like diamondy sort of formation. No, he's not 4-4-2, trust me. He doesn't do 4-4-2. Never has done in his life. At Arsenal, anyway. But if we're talking in general, then yeah, it's 4-4-2 now. The 4-4-2 from when we were growing up is massively outdated nowadays, so it'll never work now, basically. But yeah, get your score predictions in, by the way. Do smash that like button as well. Do share the content around it. It does massively help the channel grow, especially when we're live. The more you share, the more YouTube see it. The more eyes come in, and YouTube see that as well. They promote it as well. And again, it grows the channel even quicker and faster than we could even imagine, basically. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff, and here we go. Just 1 second, just get rid of that. Yeah, you got the English audio as well. Woohoo. Oh, and the steward is having a go at an Arsenal fan for holding one of the. Sorry, I've just put the thing on, and it's basically a steward's having a go, at an Arsenal fan for holding an Arsenal flag that they've been given via the club to wave as the team comes out. Makes so much sense. Got you for Juve fans have made the trip over from Turin. I'm gonna go myself. I'm gonna try and think now. I'm gonna go for a home win tonight. 2-0 or 2-1. It'll either be 2-0 or 2-1 to the Arsenal. And as I said, that'll basically qualify us for the knockout rounds of the Champions League with 2 games to spare. I think we do. With everything that's gone on recently, the injuries and all that, we need that massively. Not again because of the time of year, cost of living crisis, and all that. Not a massive turnout from the fans either, but a couple hundred have turned up basically in their numbers at the Emirates. But again, it's just there's so many implications of why not the Champions League nights aren't selling out at the Emirates. Yet the WSL is not selling out, but selling massive tickets. But we'll see how that plays out. The girls are just coming down the tunnel now, getting ready to come down the tunnel. Leah's leading the team out. It's great to see Leah back, by the way. Juve had much more match fixing scandals than European Cup wins. About time the Italian FA kicked their ass in that touch, but they won't. They'll probably just relegate them again for a season. Let them relegate them for a season like they did in 2006, but let them keep their team that goes down so they can come back up again and rebuild within 2-3 years. I'm going to take this out of the way now and just have my ugly mug on the screen now for the next hour and a half. Ooh. Oh, Arsenal win. Let's do a little poll in here, by the way. Let's get this out of the way. Also, if you want to become a member as well, feel free. It's 99p, £2.99. There's 2 different levels, as I just mentioned. It's a month by month. It's a month by month payment, basically. So if you do become a member and things get a bit tough financially, with obviously, as I say, cost of living here in the UK and all that, or wherever you are in the world, you are living in the world, and you need to take a month or 2 off, you can always do that and come back, as I say, whenever you're financially more okay with coming back basically as a member. Oh dear, right. Just got to mute that there. Whilst I put a poll in the chat, which guys you can take part in when it actually lets me do it. There we go. Start a poll. Oh, bloody hell. What is that? There we go. I'll be mug away from the screen. The teams are just coming out shaking their hands now. Basically, the poll is, if you haven't seen it, if you can't see it yet, who will win tonight, Arsenal or Juve? I'm not going to put a draw, even though it can happen, obviously. I'm just saying, because I've asked a question, who's going to win? So, who do you think will win? Stephan saying, why do you want to let them keep the team that they got from all games? That's what they did in 2006. Remember rightly when they were part of the match fixing scandal in 2006. Juventus were relegated to Serie B, and they're basically, instead of financially constraining them to the financial constraints of a team in Serie B, meaning they'd have to, like you see when a Premier League club goes down from Premier League to Championship, they have to make financial decisions in terms of their squad and sacrifice players. Juventus weren't forced to do that, and they were allowed to keep the likes of Buffon, Pablo Nedved, and all that, and Del Piero. And they came up from Serie B with ease because they had world-class players at the helm. It was just crazy. Oh dear. Oh, here we go. 4-4-2 work for Mike Bassett. 4-4-2. Oh dear. 4-3-3. The Juventus are playing though. Old Joe's playing 4-3-3 against us. Yeah, it is what it is. As I say, I think winning tonight will get us all back. Either. Yeah. Mathematically, we would be qualified because with 2 games. If we win tonight with 2 games to spare, we won't be able. We won't be catchable basically for one of the 2 teams that we enter Lyon. For them to both overtake us, and I believe we've got Lyon next, and as at home, or I'll have a look at the fixture list in a bit for Champions League. But yeah, I didn't read the last bit of your comment, to be honest, Stefan. I'll be honest, I didn't read the last bit of your comment. Was I being too nice? I'll go and have a look. Whatever you want to call it. Apart from that, I'm a massive fan. Oh dear, I need to get the banner up, don't I? I need to get scoreboard sorted. You know what? I'm happy that Arsenal, the women's team, go ahead tonight, and there's no World Cup to sort of take away from this. If that makes sense. Oh no, me. There we go. We're off and running. Nearly. Here we are. Come on, girls. Let's not mess about tonight. Let's get the 3 points on the board. I'm going to go, yes, I say 2-0, 2-1. I think Arsenal win this by. So it's how defensively sound we are. We don't make mistakes we have been making recently. I think with Leo back, I think that's a huge thing for us, basically, especially for all the injuries we've been having recently this season, the women's team, I mean. This is huge that we've got Leah back, and also got Raffaella on the bench as well. She's back from her injury as well. We're doing, again, even with when we lost Leah and Raffaella, collected pretty much at the same time, and we were doing so well in this competition and in the WSL. And then we started. I think she's got injured now in training. We've got Beth Mead out for the season. She's been injured in a game. The injuries just are stacking up, starting to stack up. It has a major effect on us in the last few games now, in terms of our overall performance has massively dipped off compared to any other time, really. And what really happens at home for me is the Everton game at the weekend. We won 1-0 on another day. We go 1-0 up the way we did. The amount of chances we had as well, we take them and kill the game off as soon as we can. Whereas tonight, it was whereas the Everton game at the weekend was, we had the chances, just weren't taken, and Steener's already pissed me off in 3 minutes. Woo-hoo. Oh, almost a mistake, but Steener's that's onto it. Russ is in the chat. How you doing, Russ, my friend? I haven't seen you for a while. Out of interest, Russ. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen you or haven't had time to actually reach out to you, even chat you and all that. So I do apologise for that and not being a very good friend in that sense, because I haven't had that time to really reach out and have a quick general catch up and all that, and see how you're doing and have a bit of a laugh and all that. So I do apologise for that, but I'm just whilst you got my attention. I don't know what your plans are for Saturday, if you're out or not, or what you've got plans already. But if you are around on Saturday, you want to pop on, let me know and I'll send you a link, my friend. But we will be catching up over the next couple of days. So I will reach out to you, my friend, after this stream, off air. I mean. Oh, chance for Juve and then miss it, thank God. What a mistake. There was Leo as well. Oh, again, rustiness, isn't it? Been out for a while. Great save from Zinsberger, though. Oh, dear. Oh. It's a foul. Okay, I'm not ref, I'm not. Apparently not. On the ball back, though. Got a bit more zip about our play at the moment. We've got to start with a bit more zip, a bit more pace to our game in terms of not playing slow, passive, and making it easy to defend against, basically. We're moving the ball a lot quicker than we have done recently, and just really going for it. Ball in, go on. Oh, I swear to God, Stina, can you not have a shot? Seriously, girl. She is really struggling to settle into England in general, because all the reputation, she came with a massive reputation when we signed her back in January last season. Massive rep, and hasn't lived up to it. It just hasn't not. Even that moment there, what's it to do? Literally, that's what comes to her. get the ball under control, and then turn, like literally under control, turn, bang. Doesn't do that. Bayern Munich women have beaten Barcelona apparently 1-0. Bloody hell. Mauled in. Nope. Beat the first player, but nope. Got easy to kick, got a shot back in, got blocked. Vivian in, out, shake it all about. Go on, go. Oh, too much on it. The keeper gets a hand, but anyway, pushes it away. Starting on the front foot, we all say that as he does that. Let's get it away. They get the ball back under control of Juventus. But we are fighting for every ball. We want it back though. Fantastic from the girls. Fantastic. I know it's all 7.5 minutes in now, guys. But again, we have started on the front. As I say, we started on the front foot. We're not being slow, passive build-up football here. We're getting the ball, passing it off, bang, where the open space is, boom, 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 and we are causing havoc with the Juventus defence so far. Well, that'd be fantastic, Ryan. I know that, mate. I'm just literally, I'm from my side of things. I make my apologies and all that as well. I've got a massive thick blanket. Talk the blankets. Well, not even when. I'm not going to blame it on, but literally, before I went live earlier on tonight for the podcast with James earlier, all I had was a t-shirt on, and the temperatures just went. Got to my windows, by the way, because there's condensation in this fucking house, especially this room. But it was so cold. Probably I'll take this off, it'd be fucking freezing. But literally, I just did a World Cup. We did a World Cup in an Arsenal fucking jacket on, basically, and it's warmed me up a bit. But yeah, fucking freezing. And the other day, I don't know if you guys noticed, by the way. The other day, we were doing the Arsenal Everton watch along on here. Oh, one sec. Go on. Oof, unlucky. Was that Viv? Was that Caton or Viv? It's cameras again. For all the coverage that Dazan give for the women's football and all that, and Champions League wise, I mean, fucking the cameras are so far away, you can't tell who's who from a distance. But yeah, as I say, I don't know if you guys noticed when I was doing that stream of the Everton game, there's times that literally we're there chatting away and that steam is coming out of my mouth or off my hands and off my body. It's like it was that cold, my body's like that hot, like warm. That's either coming out of my mouth or getting from my hands. It was ridiculous. That's poor. Oh, yeah. My neck are frozen there, by the way. I've got thick socks on as well. Penalty Morocco beat Spain. Obviously more to Morocco than Casablanca, the film. And something nice, just yeah. That's what I think hardest leagues are, as leagues found out, was League One Championship, just by best players in the lowest leagues. Yeah, I kind of agree. I have to agree with you on that. But seeing what we're seeing in the championship, we've seen in the championship for the last how many years now. Even when the season Leicester came up, look at the team they had. They assembled. They just assembled the best players that they could within their financial constraints, and yeah. Then when they came up, they bought X, Y, and Z, and it was just like, oh, fantastic. And eventually, obviously, 2 years later, you think, but who? What? Who could I do it, Leicester? Second season there, win the fucking title. Couldn't make it up. Go on, go, mate. You've got to take your chances tonight. Go on. Yes! Is it onside, though? I swear, oh, for fuck's sake. Can this woman not ever stay onside? I'm sorry, but how can any professional player be caught? She's caught offside more times. How can she not read the fucking line? Seriously. She's too triggered up. They're like, run. Just look around her. There's no awareness around her. She runs straight offside. She's fucking Theo Walcott got taken absolutely rinsed in his summer at Arsenal for being off. Oh, he's always offside. He was born offside. If that's the case, what's the fucking thing for her then? Because there's no need for that, and it's just ridiculous. That's pissed me off now because I celebrated. It's fucking it's like still I celebrated. Like, hang on, is she onside? My first thought was that. And sadly, she was offside. It made me look like a mug. But it's Stina again. Again, the reputation she came with, and she's shown none of it. It's bizarre. The player we're seeing since she's arrived 11 months ago is nothing of the ilk of the player that she was prior, apparently. It just does my bloody head in. Again, I said this the other day. She could go through this form of having absolutely stinkers. She could go for 10 games of absolute stinkers in a row. That means no assists, no goals, and no contribution to the build-up of a goal in general. And she'll still fucking start with this. How does Jonas see her as a starter? I don't know. I said it once, I'll say it again. She's more effective when she was coming off the bench. As soon as he started starting her, it all went to shit. Going to come in and out of chat as there is a stream. No problems, my friend, no problems. You just missed my rant probably, but no problem. Oh, dude, you've got to laugh. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So only... Oh, go on, go. Oh, for God's sake. 15 minutes in. Oh, come on. I've seen the notification. Fantastic. It's ruined it for me. Come on. Bloody, how far behind am I? This is nothing with design. Why is it not in sync with the why is everyone's stream not in sync? I don't want to reverse it because I'll fucking miss what's coming, basically. Oh, Stina out in the wing. What's he doing there? Go on. Get in there. Come on, Viv. What a goal that was as well. And Stina, even after that's led to Stina off, she gets the assist by default, but she gets the assist. And we're 1-0 up, and we are cruising in our group, ladies and gentlemen. A group that consists of not just Arsenal, but the European champions of Lyon, Juventus, and Zurich. And we are currently top of that. And currently, as it stands, we are going through to the next round with 2 games to spare. God for that. The Arsenal misfit is in the chat, my friend. How you doing, Steve? Hope you're keeping well over there in old Canada. What was more annoying that just I'm sitting there watching it and my phone just gone. I've looked. Is it a Sky Sports thing? Maybe I'm like, go Arsenal women. So you ruined it for me. And as I'm watching it, I'm thinking, hang on, let's come through there. It was like good 45 seconds before I actually got to see the goal. So I'm thinking, how far behind am I? Right. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. It's 16. And close bracket. And we're off. Yay! They're winning. Only team in England with a European Cup, a European Cup, a European. I'm at 1843. Okay. Let me refresh this because that's done my head in now. The fact that I was so far behind. give up with this bloody. I actually do give up. I was watching another tab. I was just reading it now, so I do apologise. I've been talking to myself for that. What last minute or so, whatever. And so I've been over a tab. I'm watching the game. I've come back over, and my microphone has turned itself off. So I've just been talking about Vivian Miedemar's battle with her mental health recently, and that being the reason why she took time off recently. And none of you got. I was just talking to myself basically to thin air because none of you heard it. So I'm just sitting there nattering away, and it's on mute. The microphone's disconnected itself. Fantastic. Oh, great. Oh, be it's kind of known. Colonel's in the chat as well. Everyone, thanks for letting me know anyway. But I've only just seen it, as I say, come back over and checking the chat out, make sure you guys are okay. But hey, it is what it is. You know, can't make it up, can you? Oh dear. I mean, again, we are 25 and a half minutes into the game, guys. I've got to say, I am impressed with what I'm seeing so far. And it is so far. We're as I say, 25 and a half minutes in. So, but for the first 25 and a half minutes, been far the better team. Complete control of the game and not giving Juventus a sniff, basically. And if we do make a mistake, Zinsberg is able to save it at one time. I mean, we would be 2-0 up if Stina could stay on side. Oh, it's difficult for her, but I can't help it. I really can't help fucking digging at her, but she doesn't help me. It doesn't help the case. I'm like, I don't want to be fucking imitating. Professional, is it? Hey, I can't help it if I'm having to watch the game on another tab because if I try and watch it on TV on my monitor here, the screen will probably go blank. I guarantee it. Let's have a look. Just to prove a point now. I swear to God. I'll cry if it actually now works. Because last time I tried doing this on the monitor, it just went blank, basically. Went into it, the screen went blank. I had to fucking turn it off and turn it back on again. That's why I've been doing it like this. I'm watching the game. There's no problem, Stefan. No problem whatsoever. Here we go. See if it works. We're going to do it work now. Fucking said all this. There's adverts. It does this before, so I'm not taking it for granted yet. Here we go. Moment of truth. I might cry. I might not. Screen's gone blank. Fantastic. I can't watch it on the fucking monitor. Well on YouTube. Perios. Colonel, that's literally like 2 streams ago, Colonel. Fucking hell. Wait, no, was it? Yeah, 2 streams ago. Yeah, 2 streams too late. Chris is in the chat, a resident Liverpool fan. How are you doing, Chris? Hope you're keeping well. How are you finding the World Cup, my friend? I'm assuming you're watching it. And are you, like myself and probably others in the chat, missing domestic football? It's YouTube. As long as we have a laugh, nobody got it. No, exactly. But it's just frustrating because, as I say, I'm trying to build But for weird. Start building, keep building, continuously grow. And for whatever reason, the microphone and StreamYard don't get on. It's so annoying. Oh dear. Can only happen to me. Oh dear. Oh, Joe's losing his mind. Yes, definitely. It's very, very fucking cold. It's going to get a lot colder, apparently. We're going to be reaching below freezing temperatures at night now for the next few nights, apparently. So, wrap up. That's all I'm going to. That's what I'm going to do. What we're all going to have to do. Oh dear. Oh shit. It's currently this. What's that? Oh, let's do it again. Not in the goalkeeper, but going over the crossbar there. Before I went live early on, I was literally just wearing a fucking t-shirt and the temperature just suddenly dropped. I was going to put another actual hoodie on, but I could just, now I'm running out of time, so I just grabbed this and went, as it stands, to keep me warm. Got a nice pair of tracksuit bottoms on, thick pair of socks. So far, so good, but I know for a fact I'm going to have to put an extra pair of fucking socks on as well before I go to bed tonight, because the temperature's going to drop even more. And at some point in the night, throughout all the moving and tussling and all that, the feet are fucking falling out of bed and be frozen. Before all that, though, I've got like my fucking window wiping thing, gizmo thing, and did my windows again because the condensation. Well, I say condensation. It's just constantly fucking. No matter what I do, within 5 minutes, I'll be salting it. I turn around, look back again. It's bloody wet. Like back to where it was before. It's like, for God's sake, give me a break. Oh my knees. With the windows in front of me, there's not a windowsill either. It's just the windows, then the wall. So when I'm doing these windows, I've got a towel at the bottom as well. So when I'm doing all the water doesn't go onto the wall, because obviously it causes damp issues and God knows what. And plus, it's in electrics. It's not a good idea to splash water onto electrics. Not a good on or off, especially on, obviously, but even off, not a good idea, because eventually you go to turn it on, boom. But yeah, oh dear. Oh, good tired today. Been a busy day today. Back into the chat, make sure I'm still audio. Chris, I've been ill for a week, so the football has given me something to keep me up. Well, oh, okay, I hope you keep that. Hope you're feeling better and if you are feeling better, but I hope you make full recovery soon, my friend. ASAP. I've just never turned to Mr. Hustle podcast on the account of no sound for a minute. Close. I'm assuming that's referring to Stina's chance a couple minutes ago. Colonel, where's Gay when you need him? He seems to be the only professional here. Go away. Stop picking on me. He seems to make up as he's going along. Oh dear. Let's see if you're saying that going to come to December. If you're saying it December 15th, my friends. That's all I'm saying. December 15th. Big day for the channel. Big day. Big podcast. And you're not going to find out who is coming on for this special podcast until it's actually happening on the day. It is. I know, but I want to say who's coming on, but if I do, other people will get wind. They will then chase the person and try to get them on even earlier. It takes away from what I'm trying to do, basically. So yeah. Whereas if I announce it on the day, boom. Yeah, it's a bit of a ooh, and see how it goes, but no one can fucking jump on my bloody back and try to steal my light, basically. Steal my thunder, that's the one. Steal my thunder. As Monica would say, if you know, you know. Miss Bungle has the right idea by living in KFC and saving money on electricity. Very astute. Oh dear, no one knows. Trust. Not even the nights. Like I say, I haven't spoken to us, but I mentioned that I was watching Sam, Mr. Tom, and Tony over on Sam's channel the other night, and I was saying that basically how I've got a huge podcast coming up on the 15th, and Sam's like, you're not gonna tell us soon what you got planned. And like, if I do, it's gonna sort of it keeps you on your toes, it keeps you excited because you're thinking, who could it be? But all I'm gonna say is, for the channel and the podcast itself, it is huge, and nerves are. We are currently on this, so as I say, the 7th of December. So obviously it's happening next week, and the nerves are starting to kick in because this could be potentially life changing for the channel in terms of its growth. It could propel the channel to another level. Hopefully it does. Or we just go about our business and grow slowly at this pace. Either way, it's huge. I can build it up. I can keep saying it, but you guys get bored of me saying it. But it is, for me, it's huge, and I can't wait for you guys to find out who I'm on about, who's coming on for this particular show, and how you receive it, basically. How it, not just how it's received in general, but how you guys receive it, what you guys think. Because you guys have been around for yonks now, like the OGs. You're from day one and beyond, basically. It's been to come this far. So how far we have come in this channel and podcast. It's down to you guys. You guys, as much as I put I put the hours in with sorting these podcasts, the podcasts that we have been doing and all that week by week, and the watch alongs and then the World Cup stuff, but still keep putting the message out there what we're doing. In terms of in terms of obviously the political stuff as well, in terms of the World Cup, but and now even that, obviously sorting out this sorry for next week, the 15th. Sorry, without you guys, none of that can happen. And all I can say without you guys, December 15th. What's coming on December 15th doesn't happen. It wouldn't happen without you guys. So this is not only me saying thank you now, but obviously the actual when you get to see and hear who's coming on, and actually watch it or listen to it back. It's my way of saying thank you to you guys, pure and simply. And this is and hopefully this is only the beginning, basically. And these special podcasts, I would say, become a more regular thing going forward. because with what's that? Because of what is a plan basically. I don't want it to. I really don't want it to be a sort of one-off thing. If it could become a more a still a special thing every now and then I do it every few months or whatever, whatever. But it still maintains that uniqueness to the channel, to the podcast, in terms of how regular we do it. If it again, it is going to be, again, every time we do that, these sort of things, hope going forward after December 15th, having with myself doing like these one-off podcasts with a special guest of the same ilk, it's my way of saying thank you to you guys, because again, I keep saying it, without you guys, this sort of stuff that's coming that wouldn't be possible. People would literally take one look of what I'm doing, go, well, you're not got that sort of, no one's really interested, are they? So why are we coming up? So, because I've got you guys, you're the key. The more I do these sort of one-off things as well, confidence as well for myself in terms of doing these one-off things, obviously growing and my self-belief in what I'm doing on this channel will only get better. Sorry, as it progresses and all that. But I'm picking it up. But you kind of have to in one sense, because it is. I keep saying it. It's huge for me. I see what with the guest I've got. For me, it's huge. It is beyond. I never would have thought I'd have the opportunity to talk to this person or whatever, let alone via a platform like this. It's So to be able to do that, it's something unique, and as I say, the nerves are now getting to me. That's that. Not overly like. I'm not going to overthink it, but it's excited nerves for me anyway. Because obviously, I haven't usually done. We go about 2-0. No, you fucking shoot, Stina. Bloody hell! We're going to wait 20 years to have a shot. Bloody hell! I've gone back into the chat, and I was literally just because I'm going back and forth to say. It's this around. No. Well, it's not. I'm going to say it's not then. I ain't said nothing to sort of Colonel. December 15th, the 15th of December, 5 days after December, the 15th of December 15th. Oh, God. 5 days or the 20th. Oh, my days. Oh, geez. I'm just I can't believe I've got to promote because I can't. I can say, but because I don't want to say who's coming on. You can take the risk, but because I don't want to say because of obvious reasons, because other people will then use their means, so we say, to hijack and try and get the person on a bit on their platform a bit earlier, and as I say, hijack and take that unique what I'm about to do away from me. as I say, I want to, guys. I do want to, but I can't because I don't trust other people from other platforms. To put it that way. Because so many of us Arsenal channels podcast channels out there that we've got to do things to stand out, and this is going to take people by surprise in a good way. I hope anyway, but we'll see as it does happen. It does actually happen. Okay, next week. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying any days because you're all taking the piss now, but you will all find out on the day. The announcement is all ready in the draft. It's drafted and ready to go for that date. Not saying the date, but for that date on YouTube and by the community post and on Twitter. It is all coming to fruition on the day, and you are. Not, I hope you guys get excited about it. And we do find out what is actually playing, who's coming on. That you guys actually get excited about and actually, hopefully, touch wood, enjoy what's going to unfold. And it's half time. After all that, it's half time. Arsenal winning 1-0, 45 minutes away from qualifying to the next round with 2 games to spare. Because as it stands, if we were to win this tonight, just go 6 points up for grabs still. For one of Juventus or Lyon, we won't be catchable, and there'll be between Lyon and Juventus for that fight out for that last knockout place. Stefan, behave. I'm not going to read out that comment because it might upset a few Argentinian people. It's like a kid. I got a amazing present for you, but you got to wait a little bit. Oh dear. Keeping the surprises is 100% the right move. My interest is peaked, so good to hear. That's another plus of doing it like this. But while it is half time, if you bear with me, you've got what we're on today. It's Wednesday, the 7th of December. We have 2 days left of the channel giveaway. Bear with me whilst I grab the 2 prizes that we are giving away on this luscious channel that we do. Right. Said Fred. Oh, make sure it's all good as well. Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know, doesn't know yet, obviously we have been running this giveaway, this channel giveaway basically, and basically it's two giveaways but at the same time, and it was meant to run out on Monday, stop on Monday, but obviously me feeling generous and all that, I thought, you know what, we will prolong it to this Friday. So this and the announcement will be made. I'm trying to think now. For nothing I've got. It will be made. Actually, you know what? The competition will close on Friday at 3:00 in the afternoon. Giveaway will stop, and then I'll go away and names at random, boom, out of a hat, whatever. Completely randomly pick or 2 individual winners because it's 2 different prizes. But the announcement of the winner will be made live on this channel Saturday evening at half time. Oh, I'll do it beforehand, just in case. I'll do it. I'll definitely do it for the England-France watching them. If Gary and Liam's away, so I won't be Liam. So Gary and whoever else is booked in for that show, if they're around before the game kicks off, we'll make the announcement before kick-off. If not, we'll make the announcement at half time. Either way, during that stream, of England versus France World Cup quarterfinal watch along, the announcement will be made of the winner of these giveaways. But basically, yeah, the giveaways are first off. Let's make sure this is one. Yep, the first of the giveaways is a signed book by the man himself, Mr. David Dean, of his most recent published book, basically put out there, signed by the man himself. And like I said, I got my own copy as well, by the way. Fantastic read. It is more. It doesn't straight from the off. Basically, he doesn't hold back. And it's more. It does reveal a lot more than you would expect. Basically, you think more than what Wenger gave us. Wenger gave us fuck all, basically, in his book. This is literally like him telling his side of things, and yeah, in terms of how he was let go, how he felt betrayed, the Ashley Cole situation as well, how he felt the club should have done more for Ashley, and how he's put front of the bus, etc., etc. And yeah, it is. This is a fantastic book in general and a fantastic read. It's very, once you start, you don't want to stop, really, basically. For me, from my perspective, that's how I found it. But yeah, if you want to enter this particular giveaway, as I say, it's a signed David Dean book by the man himself. I've even got photos of proof to show it was him that signed it. I can send you that as well, if necessary, if you want. All you got to do to enter is either whilst we're live now, or in the comments box after this stream, if you're watching this back, is literally type in. Oh, I'm trying to think now. Who's shut up? It's Tom. Shut up, put me off now. I think. Right, yeah, because there's two different hashtags. For the David Dean giveaway, it's hashtag Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Or no. Actually, no. Change. In reference to Vieira's first words in English to David Dean, hashtag Tottenham are shit. To enter this, it's hashtag Tottenham are shit, and you enter this competition for a chance to win this. And as I say, the competition closes on Friday at 3:00 in the afternoon. Then, literally at half time during the England versus France watch along, I'll be announcing the winner of both competitions, obviously, but this will be the first one. The second giveaway we are doing is for a signed copy by the man himself, Paul Davis himself. Paul, again, former Arsenal, but part of the 89 and 91 squad and all that league title winning squads and all that. One of the first players of colour to play professional football for the club as well, and in general at that time in his playing career anyway. Yeah, as I say, it's pretty much the same standard as I said about David Dean. Fantastic read. I've got my own copy as well. Fantastic read. And yeah, I highly recommend, again, like the other one, I highly recommend it. And if you do want to enter this one as well, you can enter both, by the way. You don't have to pick between one or the other. You can enter both if you want to. So as I say, that one on its own, it's hashtag Tottenham are shit. And to enter the Paul Davis one as well, or if you want to pick one out the other, it's hashtag. We'll go for his book title. Fuck's sake, we'll fuck it. I'll store him up. No. Trying to think, we've got Tottenham shit for that lot, that one there, and you know what? We'll go for Tottenham gets battered everywhere they go on there for this one. It's literally, you know what? Fuck the hashtag. Just put literally, if you want to enter it, Tottenham are shit for that to enter that one, to enter this one. Tottenham get bettered everywhere they go, and you'll be automatically entered. And then, as I say, 3:00. 3:00. No, there's no Tom, no. But yeah, so you've got between now and 3:00. There's people who have already entered from this channel, as we already know. Stefan's now entered for the David Dean one, as I can see in the chat. I don't get as much time now. Mate, I've got fucking so many books. I've got these two. I've got Alex Scott's book. This is I'm talking about recently now. Alex Scott, Beth Mead. Got Bert Mertesacker's book at Christmas last year. I haven't got around to reading that yet. So just no. As I say, so to repeat, giveaway for signed copies of these respective books. Obviously one each. You can enter both if you want to, or individual, or one or the other. There's no limit. Basically, you can enter both if you do want to. Basically, as I say, competition is now been extended from it was meant to end on Monday. It's now been extended to Friday, 3:00 UK time in the afternoon, and the winner will be announced during the England versus France watch along on Saturday night. So if you do enter, do stick around and stay tuned for that announcement on Saturday night itself. And then once the winners are announced, if you don't have social media, we'll find a way of communicating, get your details to send you your prize or prizes respectively, and hopefully, touch wood, I'll probably have to use a courier service. So because of all the strikes for the postal side of things, so to make sure you have it by Christmas itself, we will be sending it out on Monday, probably via courier, as I say. Anytime from Monday onwards, basically, it'll be sent out once you get your details. And yeah, it'll be via courier service. It won't be via the postal. You won't get it. If I use the postal service, you probably won't get it till next fucking February at this point. So I will probably be using a courier service to get it out to you. So you got it as an extra Christmas stocking filler, basically, and something to enjoy over the festive period, respectively, as well. Oh dear. Into chaos we go. That's all I'm saying. Stefan, is Alex got the prize? Again, I don't think we're her type, going by her book and all that, and the revelations that come out in the book, obviously. If the Leeds fan wins, I'm literally the book will go on the bonfire or eBay. What's the point? Well, that's why more of you guys have got to enter then. Colonel, you need to enter both of them then. And obviously I know Andrew's entered the Andrew usually comes on in one of the regulars on here. Because he's already, thanks to me, he's already got that anyway. But he said he hasn't entered this. I don't know others have as well. More fucking words, that'd be fantastic. That's why more people need to enter, so there's less chance after. He's saying that Tom hasn't entered it yet. He's saying all this. He hasn't even entered the competition yet. I believe Bungle's entered both of them. I don't need to double check all this as well, make sure I'm got the facts right on that side of things. But yeah. That's a point, Tom. Tom, why haven't you not entered? Out of interest. You never know. They're getting a bit sick of my reading nowadays. Oh dear, Stefan, you're going down a dark road now. That's what I'm saying. Oh dear. So in this book, pick the right answer out of 3 possible answers. Oh, God. I'm dreading what's coming now from my friend Mr. Bungle. Guys, by the way, don't forget to do smash that like button. Absolutely obliterate the like button. Let me know you're liking what you're seeing and what I'm doing tonight. If you haven't already, go and check out the podcast we did. Myself and James did earlier tonight, based on the World Cup and all that jazz. And again smash some likes up and be massively appreciated. And do share the content around it now as well. I'm not even going to put it on the screen, Mr. Bungle. No. And what do you expect from us? Not seriously. Oh, Kenan's joined in now. Fantastic. Even Kenan's joined in on the old bandwagon. Oh, right. And we're back on the way for the second half now. Come on, girls. Yes, let's finish this off tonight. Come on. Nothing about, please. We must be appreciated. Yeah. Go on. Ah, you bastard. You. Fucking hell, ref. It's a pen. What the fuck? Oh, free kick to Juventus, apparently. Pardon me. I mean, Caterford has a foot stamped on by the Juventus number 7, and the Juventus get the free kick because the Juventus player then, after stamping on Caterford's foot and ankle in one swift movement, decided to just yelp and fall to the floor herself and cry wolf, and got away with it. Lottie, wake up. Don't do that. Lottie, you didn't need to do that. Okay, now almost put herself in bother now. I'm at a place called Valley Go. Oh dear God. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from how Juventus come out in the second half, by the way. That's what I don't want to see. Right, back to the chat. How are we doing? Pretty much everyone in this chat now is currently in this chat, or all mods nowadays. You have to work for it, you have to show your loyalty in the sense of returning and contributing to chat and all that. You not just turn up. You don't just turn up once and all of a sudden you're a mod. You guys turned up. You've turned up over and over again. You clearly like the content and all that. So as a thank you from that side of things, I'll give you guys power of being a mod in case any idiots do come in and try to cause havoc and all hell breaks loose. Instead of having one or two here a day or whatever, I've got to pretty much an entire army. So basically, I'm pretty much guaranteed, no matter when I do a stream, when you guys, if three or four of you guys come in, I've got mods basically. Just in case, in the eventuality of idiot Vone stream to the chat and tries to cause all sorts of stupidness, so. Yes, he's a Leeds fan, but he's one of the good ones. And I think we can all agree there's not many of them, but he's one of them. Even if he does it in Melvin's dungeon. 24/7. Oh dear. Oh, God. Not just Fuck, got a song in my head now. Take a while for the girls to get themselves get a strong first half, but we're what, 7 minutes into the second half now, and Juventus have had a fair share of the ball in the second half. Got to say, apart from that one opportunity where I say Cadenford got an ankle knee broken off, and somehow Juventus got a free kick through it. We've had much of the ball saying it now. An attack now, Kate. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, dear. Hopefully we dust ourselves off now. It's early on in the second half and actually get us head out of backside and get control back on this game again. Got to say, I do like the look of the Champions League ball, by the way. Silver and the stars itself are like blue, red and pink, something like that. But it's a nice combination of within the star itself, the stars of the Champions League ball. It does work. Basically. I do like it. Oh dear, come on, girls. I thought of basically in terms of why Pete not on mod. I kind of fucking gave away why Pete's not on mod. He comes in, causes fucking relentless stupidness to the chat. There's no. Sometimes it can be alright, but when it's like when things are going not in our way, so we say as Arsenal fans, he's straight in there and he's been an absolute prick. And not in a bantery way. Where is Spurs? But I felt sorry. Felt sorry much. We all did, to be honest. Because he came last time he came in. It was at a time when Tottenham were fucking showing their true form, basically, of being shit. I mean, he tried coming in and digging us out. We just beat him 3-1. This is around the time we just pumped him 3-1 in the league this season. He's coming giving it big eye. I'm like, fuck off. Know your place. Oh dear. Right, back to the chat. There we go. Why did you see that David Baddiel said sorry 25 years later for 25 years later? I didn't see that, no. I actually didn't see it, I'll be honest, no. I mean, if it's taken 25 years to come out and say it in general, means nothing. You still said that you've waited, instead of apologising now and then, you've waited 25 years. Look it up. I will do after the stream, probably. Oh, dear. Go on, Katie. Come on, we need a second. To kill the game off, we do need a second. I apologise for yawning, but it's been a long day. So I'm going to say it's been a very long day. Oh, great, Katie's only in pin for fuck's sake. He's not saying about injuries. It's like this creep that not like last season. This time last year, basically, we lost Leah going into the FA Cup final and all that from the FA Cup final for the previous season. But anyway, we lost Leah Williamson there. In terms of injuries, I think that's the only key injury we really suffered that last season. We got pretty lucky last year, on that side of things. I think with that, this season's come along and thought, no, you got off on one last year. This time, Arsenal, you're gonna fucking pay for it now. And we've lost Bethany for the season. We lost for 9 weeks. We lost Leah Williamson and Rafael Souza, a first choice centre back pairing, completely. Both of them we lost for 9 to 10 weeks. As I say, we lost Beth for the season. Leah Hurling's clearly got an injury as well. She's not on the bench. She has been on the bench for a while now. Katie's now walking around and limping left, right, and centre. And Kim Little as well. She's out. Don't know how long she's out for, but she's out injured. That's how it's gone under the radar. She actually got injured. Not nothing. Not a word peep on how long she's going to be out for on social media or in general. That's concerning. Because without him, we are lacking that spark in the pivot. No matter how much he tries to recreate it with other partnerships alongside Vorti, he's just not got that same spark. Basically, he's tried it with Vorti and Knobs. He's now doing it with Vorti and Madden, mainly Vorti and Madden, but it's just not having that same oomph. Jermaine Pennant acts like Liverpool legend. Did he forget he came through the Arsenal ranks? He seems to hate Arsenal. Yeah, because he hates us because basically when he broke through and he basically was going for that loan spell at Birmingham City, and he was initially on loan at Birmingham City that season, the idiot for what he is decided to go drink driving. Got caught and got sentenced and got his punishment handed out to him. Basically, got caught, got a fine, this, that, and the other, and a suspended sentence. Had to wear a fucking ankle bracelet for fuck's sake for 8-9 months, whatever it was. And because he was stupid enough to do that as well, Wenger went, you know what? Don't want you anymore. If Birmingham City wanted, they can have you. And Birmingham City bought him. And he was like, no, I want to come back to Arsenal. Tough. And because we did that as a club, I don't think he's ever forgiven us for it. But he doesn't take accountability for his actions. We see it in his private life as well. I say private life, he's out in the public, but you know what I'm saying? How he behaves in general. He did that particularly Big Brother, and it really shone a light in what his personality was when he was at that age, how he behaved, and how it still is nowadays. But he acts like what money? What did he do? Let's be honest. At Liverpool, what did he actually do to merit legendary status in his eyes? Let's be honest here. Oh, I scored a goal. I'll get Petr Cech on his return from his injury. Woohoo! Oh, he's taking Leah Williamson off, and Raphael is coming on in her place. Who's getting the armband now, I wonder? Leah's running over, let's give it to Katie McCabe. We got McCabe. Katie McCabe. Very, very attractive woman, Katie McCabe. That's all I'm saying. Very attractive woman. In my opinion, obviously. I can say that I'm not perving on anything. I'm just saying she's a very attractive woman. That's all. And she's a gooner. What can you say? That's good to see referee. I like that he's done this and this. He's reiterating them both back slowly. He's not doing a full 90 minutes for both at the same time, or one game, one plays one game, one plays another. He's doing, well, you're going to get 60 minutes, you'll get an hour, and you're going to get 20 minutes for this game, and then vice versa for the next game. You're going to slowly, gradually build your fitness both up. Both your fitnesses back up to a level, and then we go again in terms of putting you back together once the new year comes, basically back in January. Because we've only got a couple of games left now, between now and the winter break, the WSL. Are you mad, Stefan? Are you genuinely lost the plot? Again, I said attractive woman. I was being respectful, but also at the same time saying she's a very attractive woman. There's no bones about it. It is what it is. What it's my opinion. You can disagree. It's cool. Barcelona losing 3-0. Bloody hell. They're falling off a cliff since losing the final back in May, haven't they? For last season. Jesus. This time last year, no one got near Barcelona in the Champions League. The women's team, obviously. I mean, not the men, obviously. Everyone can fucking stick one on the men's team. Jesus, God, I say that hard. But last year, the women's team was fucking untouchable. We found that one out the hard way. But yeah, since they lost the final in Champions League, they've come back this season and they've shadowed themselves. Substitution. Number 9's come on. Yeah, number 11 went off. Oh, that's in. Well, Viv, go on. Come on. Let's get this second. Let's kill this game off, please. Go on. Oh, I hate them. Oh, go on. Go on. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. What? Okay. Oh, my God. So, what was it? Steph Katie crosses the ball in the Juventus goalkeeper, makes a fucking hash of things like you wouldn't believe. Complete hash of things. And as it falls dropping, obviously goes past Stina, the striker. And Kate McCabe, even though it's behind her, throws a limb out, tries to basically do a scorpion kick into the goal. But I'm going to get one way or the other. No. Oh, yeah, good. Mate, there's not, again, in terms of Eurovision, in terms of Connor's comment about Eurovision, let's be honest, that's been politically rigged for years. Let's be honest. It's not just been rigged for this year in particular. It's been rigged for like 15 plus years now. 15, God, I'm even longer than that. It's 20 plus years now. There's no beating around the bush there with that one. It's so obvious in the voting system. Oh dear. Rafael, come on. I know he's just taking off Ria for Rafael. But I would be making, if I'm honest, I would make some subs soon. Whilst it's still 1-0. I'll take Blastinius off at Bucci, put Bucci where Vivian is and Vivian where Sina's currently playing, and that's up top for a start. Bring on. All down. Fucking hell, it's going to do my head now. Bring on Jordan Nobbs as well for the experienced head in midfield. Give Madam a few minutes now as well, a few minutes rest. But not minutes recently, so give her some rest ahead of the weekend. And it gives Jordan some minutes as well along the way. It gives her 20, 25 minutes when he brings them on. But they're the two subs in particular I'll be doing. I'll be doing an ASAP while it's still 1-0 to keep the chances of it staying 1-0 very much alive. Good now. All here, fuck's sake. We're now inviting the pressure on like you wouldn't believe. Juventus are going again. First half, all Arsenal. Second half, we've effectively let Juventus have pretty much a majority of the ball and have to creative chances, and it will backfire if we don't act soon to counteract this and get ourselves back under the game back under our control again. Oh dear God. Right, something always say more than it was said. Oh dear. Well, this cannot be happening. There's got to be people spamming in the chat. That's by me. No way, that's a score. I wonder if I can't win the Champions League. No, it's 3-1. You can say it's 6-1 in that chat. Go on, Caitlin, go on, Caitlin, go on, Caitlin, go on, Caitlin, go, 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 Caitlin, go. Is that a corner? I believe so, look, but yeah. Rosengard women lost 3-1 to Benfica, by the way, earlier on, and Lyon played earlier as well. They won 4-0 against Zurich. So Barcelona women's team are losing 3-1 away to Bayern. Let's say a year ago that would never have happened. Just saying. So yeah, we 6 and 8. We'd all be back qualified. Oh. And the way things are going, we could potentially win the group next week. Oh, win it our next match day, basically. Come on. We desperately need a goal to kill this. Just kill this off. Ball in. Behave. Oh, back off. We cannot be sitting back trying to protect a 1-0 lead against, even though we're at home, we're against Juventus. Next week, I'll just double check that for you now. Your haircut, by the way. Arsenal. Matches, that's the one I want. Right, on Sunday. So we're doing a watch on for that. Yay, it was definitely Sunday, I think. God, I didn't clash with the, England game anyway. Sunday, the women are playing Aston Villa at 4:15, and that'll be live. We're away from home, by the way. But I'll be covering that live here on the channel. Hopefully a couple of guests as well to keep me sane along with you guys. Next, in terms of, oh my God, we're busy next week, aren't I? Oh God. On the day that everything comes to fruition in terms of the announcement and the actual show that I mentioned already happening next Thursday, we are also playing Olympique Lyonnais women's team in the penultimate game of the group, basically. Winner takes all in terms of, as it stands, winner takes all in terms of top spot. So I'll be busy. Oh my god. Please don't tell me the crash. You double check the times and all that. Oh my god, I'll be knackered. Double shift on a Thursday night or Thursday in general. No. Can't be doing that. Sorry. I have to do it, but you know what I'm saying. Then after that, the following Wednesday, on December 21st, we're playing FC Zurich Fran. And then that is it for the year, and we're back on the 15th of January. Sane. You're about Sane. You're saying Sane or Sane? I don't. If it's Sane, no. I think that boat's well and truly gone. Wouldn't make sense because, again, someone that's Leo Sane isn't going to come from playing for Man City. He left Man City for a reason because he wants to get first team. He fell out with Pep and whatever. He doesn't do what Pep wants. He wouldn't then go all the way back to his homeland, play for Bayern Munich. I know it's been a bit hit and miss while he's been there, but he then wouldn't want to come back under the knowledge, knowing that he's not going to be a starter. Especially the money or demand as well. It just makes no sense to do that. I think the Sane thing nowadays is like the modern day Draxler thing, by the way. If anyone's old enough to remember, fucking every window, what, 6, I'm trying to think now, but 10 years ago, it was a common thing. Every window, summer or winter, Arsenal were constantly linked with Julian Draxler. Even when he went to fucking PSG 6 months afterwards, Julian Draxler to Arsenal, Julian Draxler. Oh, fucking hell. I do believe this Leroy Sane to Arsenal links is now the modern day version of that now. Constantly linked to the guy, but it's never going to happen, basically. Don't say that in the chat, please. So I'm watching one other tab and I've got idiots in the chat saying things, and if it is, I'm going to go mental. The ball actually went out. Sorry, I asked the ball for this attack I'm seeing. The ball genuinely went out for a throw to Juventus in front of the fourth official, but it wasn't called, and we just played on like normal. And almost got, and now we got a corner from it. Me, bloody, just get the shot on target. Kill this game for me, please, girls. I'll do anything if you do. Anything. Go on. Oh, of all the people to pass it to, you have to pass it to the one that don't like to score. The striker that doesn't like to score. Who would have thought? And you pass it to her. Come on. Taking the biscuit now. This is insane. Oh dear, you can keep guessing, guys. Tom, you can keep guessing, but you're not going to find out until the 15th, next Thursday. I've now got to make sure the time doesn't clash with the women's game. I need to make sure. I don't think it does. It's an early one, I think. Over half hour as well. So, but James went off for Jordan Nobbs today. I subbed off. As I said, I would have brought Jordan Nobbs on, but to be part of the pivot, that experience head in midfield. I would have still put Iwabuchi on, sorry. I would have brought Iwabuchi on, Faustina, put Vivian in the striker role, put Iwabuchi in the cam role. But it seems he's gone, no, Stina's going off, Vivian up top, Jordan Nobbs where Vivian was, basically. But hey, again, I'm a big fan of Iwabuchi, so I don't get why she's been treated like crap for the last 8-9 months. Oh, God, stop giving it away. No, it's not Leeds. It's not Leeds related. Come on, girls. How long got left? Oh, 9 minutes. That's injury time. Yay. Come on, just kill this. Please, just kill this game off. Or Viv, or not. Do. Of course. Of course, he's offside. Why would he not be offside? Oh my God. Oh, do anything. Fucking song in my head now. Dude, me headed. Oh, dear. Come on, let's kill this game off. Come on, a 2v3. How's he going to play out? Oh, there's no way she went for goal from that angle. What are you playing at, Vampire? Oh, Cyril. Arsenal. I think he went across it, took the deflection, took it towards goal. Was Zurich at the Champions League anyway? Go on, go. It's times like this when I want VAR. That was tight. It was close, actually. In my opinion, anyway, it's close. Fucking hell. If you haven't already, guys, do smash that like button. It'd be massively appreciated if you could. Do, as I say, do smash the like button. Do subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel and you're liking this content, do smash that like. Smash that like button. Do subscribe and do share the content around. And if you really want to, you can become a member for 99p or £2.99, whichever of the two you would prefer. There's a two membership. The prices of the memberships will not go any higher than what they are currently, no matter what. No matter how successful this channel grows, them two memberships will remain the price that they are. Period. No debate about that whatsoever. And obviously, again, all money raised from the memberships will go directly back into the channel itself to improve the quality of content that you guys receive from myself. Be it better microphone, camera, etc., graphic designs, whatever. Yeah, in general, just more quality ways of more ways of providing quality content for you guys. Of course. Oh dear. I do want to say one other thing as well. Big shout out to the Door on Tour as well. he's had a crazy day basically. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm about, Door on Tour he's a massive Nottingham Forest fan and runs a Nottingham Forest channel, does vlogs, podcasts, etc. Basically, his journey, and when he does podcasts, fellow Nottingham Forest fans, their journey as Forest fans, especially this season, as a Premier League club. Top quality content and all that. The reason why it's been a crazy day for him, basically, is unknowingly he subscribed to the Mr. Mr. Beast's channel. So he's a huge YouTuber, arguably the biggest out there in the world. Unknowingly, as I say, he subscribed to the channel, and by doing that, he automatically entered himself into the channel giveaway on that channel, and the giveaway so happened to be one of the Mr. Beastie's, basically the Mr. Beast's YouTube achievements. Basically, is a 10 million diamond play button, basically, and that was the giveaway it was given away. 10 million diamond play button, and Dor won it basically. He thought he'd been wound up by some random, basically, that's trying to just like trying to cook, basically wind him up. Basically, unbeknown to him, he was actually he did actually win it. So now he's a proud winner of and is now known by Mr. Beast. I think that's mad. And he just come across the channel. Subscribe, that's what you saw. Subscribe to the channel. Didn't know anything more. What was going on? And out of nowhere, he's just like, there you go. I won basically. And yeah, as I say, he has been on the channel previous as well. Also back in January, most recently, when Forest played Arsenal in the FA Cup, like previewing the FA Cup match. Absolute sound guy, salt of the earth, top quality guy. Again, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to do more content together going forward on our respective channels. But yeah, massive well done to him. 3 minutes injury time. We're into the last 3 minutes of the game. Yay! There's still 1-0 Arsenal fail. Gets all the odds. Second half wise, we have made a lot. From a second half perspective, though, we have made a lot more hard work at it than we needed to. Tom needs to behave himself in the chat, by the way. Of course he does, Mr. Tom. Of course he does. If that's the case, he'd have to subscribe to the channel, and he has to enter the exact same way as you guys enter. Oh my god. Coating forward's been hooked off for Gene Beattie. Makes sense. Let's protect what we have. Fuck off. I'm sorry. Again, I keep saying this every stream this season. But how Ira Boots is not getting in the game Betty in the game time is beyond me. Probably one of our best players. But as I say, since she got back from representing the country for the Women's Asia Cup back in late January, early February, something's gone on, and she ain't getting the minutes anymore. And I am hugely disappointed in Jonas for that, because I genuinely like Ira. She's a fantastic player. Gives us a lot more than certain other people, so they say, that constantly start no matter what. Come on, let's hold out. Oh, bloody hell. 19 seconds to go. Oh, God. Please defend. Oh, don't give away a free kick. Not there. Seriously, there's no need for that, Jordan. Come on. Basically died, but please defend this. This is literally the last attack of the game now. Please defend. Please defend. Come on. There we go, free kick in. Over. Went for goal. Didn't even try and find a teammate. Just try to be cheeky in one sense and try and catch Sinsberger out. But also at the same time aimed it the same area that she's at. But it was a poor free kick in the end. Nothing to worry about in the end there, thank God. This has got to be the last kick of the game now. As this ball gets booted, it's got to be it now. Got to be it. The whistle's surely got to go. And it is. It's done. It is over. Arsenal win 1-0, making it 10 points out of a possible 12 in 4 games of this Champions League campaign, putting us in pole position with 2 games to spare to win the group. Next up, Lyon at home. The European champions are coming to the Emirates after we went to them at the start of this tournament, put them in an absolute spliff prior to both me getting injured, by the way, beating them 5-1. They're now coming to our backyard, and hopefully they don't inflict any revenge on us next week. But that is next week. We are looking forward to it. We are basically all but qualified now. A point all but guarantees it basically next week. A minimum of a point guarantees our progression to the next round of the Champions League. But we are all but qualified. With 2 games to spare. We've got, as I say, got Lyon next and Zurich, so we are going through. One way or the other, we are going through. It's just a matter of basic winner take. I think it's basically a winner takes all game next week between us and Lyon. In terms of whoever wins that, if there's a winner in that game, it's gonna basically whoever wins that game, is gonna win the group. Period. We just got to do our thing now. As I say, we're unbeaten. We are unbeaten still in the Champions League, so it's all good. We're not gonna do what we did last time, take it down to the final game of the group and just get through by the skin of our teeth. So if Mr. Beast comes in here, offers you £1 million for it, is it a giveaway still on? Right? Of course, the giveaway still on. Of course, the giveaway is all about thanking you guys. Doing something for you guys as a thank you for your continued support to the channel. That's not a towel, but that's a flag. That's an actual flag, by the way. That's not a towel. You could buy it, but exactly more. Well, you want to, if Mr. Beast ever to come across this, the irony. No, if he wants to win it, he has to enter it the same way as you guys and see how it plays out. But yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Vivian with the goal again. Another winning goal. Another 1-0 win. This is more. Even though again we did step off in the second half, and Juventus have a lot of the ball. They never really, apart from like 2 shots that Zinsberger had to save. I mean, they were straight out, so not difficult shots. But apart from that, we limited them to very little in that game. And yeah, we put ourselves in a great position now to just not just qualify, but win the group as well now. Potentially, we could win the group next week. Basically, if we come out at home to Lyon next week and win that, we win. We not only qualify properly, we also win our group as well. Which is when you look at the grand scheme of things in terms of the whole draw for the knockout rounds. That's huge. That could be a massive deal for us. Going into that last day of the competition. Apart from that, I'm going to wrap things up now because I need to go and get myself some rest and sort these windows out and all that. But yeah, massive thank you to you guys, not just for this stream, but for the previous stream as well, popping in and taking part in both streams tonight. Massively appreciated for both of you. For more of you, sorry. And look forward to seeing a lot more of you. As I say, just a reminder, the giveaway for both these books run out. The giveaway ends Friday, 3 p.m. UK time. For you to enter the respective competitions for the David Dean giveaway, signed book. Wrong one. Signed book. It's so professional. Of David Dean. All you got to do to enter is type in the chat Tottenham are shit, or type in the comments box Tottenham are shit. And also, you do have to be a subscriber or member of the channel, respectively. If you're not a subscriber and you try entering, your entry will be invalid and you basically won't be in the draw. Basically, you have to be a subscriber, and for this one, type in the chat, be it live chat or the comments box, Tottenham are shit, and you automatically. And as I say, the draw ends on Friday, 3 p.m, and the winner is announced the next day during a live stream for England versus France. I'm on for this one now. Can't remember now. That was it. For this signed copy of the Paul Davis autobiography. For you to enter this, all you got to do is type in the chat or comments box after this is Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Pure and simple, really. That's all you got to do. Type that in, you enter into this one as well. Again, the same as the other one, runs out. The competition ends on Friday 3 p.m. and the announcement is again like the David Dean one, announced during the live stream for England versus France on Saturday evening. Oh dear, my head is now pounding, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna go off, get myself a few hot beverages in me and warm myself up basically. And get myself ready for bed because I need an early-ish night now. Oh dear! Oh, there you go. Russ has entered. He's given into the temptation. He's entered both of them. There you go. He's given into temptation. He has entered both competitions. There you go. Both giveaways. There you go. Have a good night, says Tom. Yeah, back to you as well. As I say, in terms of future streams, guys, if you bear with me a moment, I'm going to check the time frame for Friday, what games are on Friday and all that. So bear with me a moment. Whilst I just check Friday. I will do. You know what? I will do it. I'm going to do a live stream watch along for the Netherlands versus Argentina at 7 p.m. UK time. Try and get a few guys on, bit of a laugh and all that. And then obviously Saturday we are doing the England versus France. England versus France watch along, as I say. There will be an announcement as well who wins the giveaway and all that as well. Right. Apart from that, guys, and then on Sunday, obviously 4:15, so about 4 o'clock UK time in the afternoon, we'll be going live as the Arsenal women look to take on Aston Villa women for the last league game of the year. And it's the international break. Well, not international break, it's the winter break technically, but then we've got 2 Champions League games, and then it's a full break between Christmas and then New Year. We're back on the 15th for the women's side of things on the 15th of January. Yeah. Oh dear. Holland versus Argentina could be a mock final. God. Oh, behave yourself, Steve. Behave yourself now. Next Thursday is all I'm saying. Next Thursday. Oh my God, my hair, Jesus. Yeah, massively need a haircut. Yeah, again, thank you guys. That's all I can really say. Thank you guys for popping on, keeping me sane throughout this stream as well. Having a bit of a laugh, bit of banter, back and forth. And hope you've enjoyed the stream. And if you have, do smash that like button on the way out. Be again massively appreciated. And do share the content around. And I'll see you on Friday night. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you brothers.